Yay! So Honeybook did something amazing. They added digital products to their feature suite, and I have I guess you could say a mixed feeling about it, but at the same time I can see this developing even more in the future. But I'm going to tell you what are the upside and the downside of having something like this in your systems. And also, too, this is a really, really great way to replace a couple of things in your product suite as far as links and systems are concerned. So let's just go ahead and dive in from what I've seen from this Honeybook feature. So, as a Honeybook educator, one of the things that I think is super, super cool is that I try to make sure that I have a full understanding of a product or a feature before I talk about it. I'm not trying to be first, I'm trying to be thorough. Okay. So I can have an understanding. And I think it's really, really important. So, big thing. So we are in the realm of just trying to offer things that we know that our people really truly need. And that is, of course, resources, solutions, and answers to their high level problems and to get them over the hump so they can solve their problems faster. So, Honeybook has this thing where it's called, let me go back, it's called lead forms. Okay. So, I have several here. Some are like front facing, some are behind the scenes. But lead forms is where you would access this digital product feature. So, what you would do is you would just create new, and it gives you the opportunity to choose. And we chose inquiry form just for this example. You can play with this and kind of see which one floats your boat. I went on ahead and kind of gave it a basic formatting. Of course, you can make this as pretty as you want to, or simple as you want to, like this kind of minimalist. And so, as you can see on the side, on the right, you have a little bit of a process, which we're going to go over in just a few moments. So, what you would do is basically um, create your questionnaire with the inquiry form. So, full name, email address, which is a given, you definitely need that. Phone number, I would strongly suggest definitely a phone number. And one of the things I would strongly recommend, especially when people are purchasing from you definitely want their email address. I'm sorry, not the email address, their address. Why do I say that? Because there are times during the year, like we're getting ready to go into the holiday season, you want to possibly send customers and clients gifts, thank you notes, Christmas cards, something just to let them know that, hey, thank you so much for being a part of my world. So, anybody that is giving you money, definitely, I would strongly suggest at least making it at a optional field to get addresses, just so you can send people, gifts and things like that. So it says down here, which services are you interested in? You can definitely shift this question to, what courses are you interested in, or buy here, or here are our digital products and courses below, something like that. But before I go into that, I'm going to go back up here real quick. So you see that there is a an additional field. Please share any additional information. What I would do is leave this place as something like a what are the top issues that you're facing in your health, or what's the biggest issue or struggle that you have in your in your relationships, or business, or your career. Like, have a question up here that kind of gets some data from people so that you can continuously add this to your content reservoir. And I think that's also a really good way to keep your content fresh, with people that really do have issues. And that way you can put that on the docket for later for future offers, or even just to perfect your program. So as you can see down here, after make a headline of some sort that says, this, here are our digital courses. I would strongly also put some type of disclaimer that's maybe a refund policy, privacy policy, things like that, just so you can, alleviate any, people that's, getting courses and then want a refund, Also too, so as you move down and you put in your service item, so that's the place where everything will go. So, like for example, we already filled in one of our courses, and you will definitely have a comprehensive description of their course. You can either probably have, I would even, let's see here, you can put design. Let's see, you can design it. You can even put an image here, an image of the course. I think is also a pretty a nice way so people can kind of get an imagery of maybe how it looks, or just to add to the visual piece of it, because you want people to actually visualize them actually taking the course or digital product. Maybe it's a printable or PDF, etc. And you put a price here for that. And let me go back over to flip to settings. So obviously they have a quantity piece here, but obviously, for digital products, I mean, it's just one per person, right? It's just links. These are digital pieces. So it was one, and then you scroll here and it's got add a digital product link. So you just toggle here. This is the place where you would actually place the link, whether it's a video, like a YouTube video, whether it is a course, the actual course. So like for example, here I will give an example. Direct sign up link here. Obviously it would be, the link to the actual course. So you put that here, right? And then goes, keeps going here, course here, so that people can actually select with which one they would like. So, oh, and then they have service selection here. Like, which one would you like for them to have? So you have, either select one. So obviously this would not be the offer I would choose. So, I mean, would not be the format I would choose. You want to select multiple so people can actually binge and buy. So if you have a very simplified product suite, you can put like your best products here. You can change it out if you desire. But if you want your all of your offers in one place, this is a great way for people to binge and buy. You can either have view only if you want, but obviously this would have to be all in one pop. But I think having people to choose is much better, just because people may just want the, one course and they don't want the other two, but some people want all, three or four or five courses. Um, and so at that particular point, what you would do, you can change, the submit button. You can have it just in a cart, and people can just, kind of go up here with the cart and then have the navigate to close the sidebar. You can have the cart symbol up here. You can have here where submit to your invoice, and people can actually pay on the next page. So all of what they selected would show up here, and that would be the price. Now, this is the thing too, is that there is no payment plan. So people have to be ready to pay for their products and services right then and there. So this is the thing I want to also kind of put out there, which is also can be sort of a con to this system, is because when you have higher end courses, like for example, I'm going to go back. So when you go here, right? So I have a course that's $497 on Thrivecart. I have multiple payment plans for this particular course. Now with this, because it is a digital product, there is no payment plan. So that price is the price. Now, if you have low ticket products, then absolutely. like totally 100%. I don't see anything wrong with that. But if you have higher ticket items, you definitely want to rethink that, like a 597 or 1997 for a course. You definitely want to like revisit like how you want your people to buy. And that's the only thing I think that would possibly be a little bit of a tizzy, is the fact that, you would need more of a lower ticket if you really want people to kind of have a binge and buy effect. Okay. So that's the only thing I feel. So they get an invoice, everything pretty much equals up here, totals here, and then they pay. Okay. So that's pretty cool right there. You don't have to, leave a tip. They only have the option to do by credit card. So that's kind of where I am with the whole digital product feature with Honeybook, but also pros and cons. Like I said, you don't have the ability to do payment plans with the digital product feature, which is unfortunate, especially if you have higher ticket items. And then on top of that, I do believe that if you do just stick with the lower end of your product suite, like, have a workbook or PDFs or templates, a Google Drive link, and they're priced like maybe a $99 or something like that, then yes, I think that would be a great feature to have. Um, but also too, a couple of features that I wish it had, and again, this is something that Honeybook could be exploring in the future, but abandoned cart. So when people do put their information in, they don't send, or they do leave the form. Guess what? You have no real way of kind of getting back to them unless you create some type of automation. But I believe that the automations are only for if they actually buy the products, and you can have a welcome sequence after that. But I strongly believe like abandoned cart emails, like ThriveCard has that feature. So that may be something that Honeybook is maybe willing to explore in the future. But for now, this is what I think about with Honeybook, the digital products feature, which I think is pretty cool. Great addition if you want to sell low ticket products or digital products of that nature. But I think it's cool. Also, too, I would like to add that if you want to add a page, this is kind of like a bonus tip that I think it just came to mind. Um, Adding the page maybe could be about your signature program or something about working with you specifically. Like maybe they could book a call or something like that, or even a thank you video. That goes a long way. Okay. So I hope you like this. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Wanted to make this thorough for you, but yay to Honeybook. This is great. Congratulations, Honeybook, for jumping on a digital product train, because the people are looking for it. Further developments on the way, I'm sure. And again, subscribe, like, and comment, share, and let's make the new year happen.